What's up everybody, it's Anita back again with another video. Thank you so much for coming back. For those who have never been here, you're so welcome. Feel free, get relaxed, take a book, a notebook and a pen, and let's get it. What I want to talk about today is tools you can use to increase success or increase your profitability within trading in the foreign exchange market. This is a video that's very interesting to me because it's one of those videos where I wish I found when I was starting off in my trading journey, because it kind of like blankets each and everything that you're gonna need extra, other than your MT4, other than your broker, other than the pivotal things, other than all that, just those little tips and stuff that everybody needs to just go to the next level within trading. So if you're new to trading, this is perfect for you. And if you're not new, if you're a bit seasoned, then maybe you've heard about this, but not from me. So welcome and let's go. One of the ultimate best most used platforms is TradingView.com. This is the best tool for you to go in and analyze charts. And if you're in a free version, the best thing is it has a free version and it has a pro version. I think it even has a premium version. Okay, so obviously the paid for versions don't have as many ads. You're able to get notifications on your phones, you're able to get alerts, you're able to save particular charts for your later on trading or for your watch list. Okay, it's called a watch list. So that's the best thing about TradingView, and the reason people use it so much is because it has so many exhaustive indicators. There are built-in ones, there's some you can get from the public library. It has so many tools for you to mark up. It's literally like a resource that you can use over and over. And if I just scroll through, it gives you like all the information that you need from the beginning of time on a particular currency. Another beautiful part about it is when I was telling you about this skill set, I told you if you learn how to trade, you can literally trade anything. And TradingView gives you access to charts, whether it's stocks, whether it's futures, whether you're looking at cryptocurrency, whether you're looking at indices, you're able to still see charts on all those things. So that is why people use TradingView as their major tool of trading. Okay, the other thing you're gonna need is something called a currency strength indicator, where you're able to tell in a currency pair what is strong and what is not strong. Okay, for a beautifully set up trading pair, okay, you need a trading pair that has one currency that's really strong and one currency that's really weak. Okay, that creates momentum in the charts. If you have a currency pair that has the same level of strength, like both of them are average, then that means that that chart is gonna move sideways and not really give you the momentum that you need to catch the amount of pips needed to make a lot of money within that trading, within that trade. Okay, so the currency strength meter, you're able to come and check. If I'm looking at GBP USD, okay, I can see the strength right now. The GBP is really strong and the USD is fairly strong. But for me to actually make money right now, I'd probably be looking at a GBP CAD kind of currency pair, okay, because the CAD right now is really weak and the GBP is really strong. That means that particular currency pair is gonna catch momentum. Okay, so whether it's going up or down, it just depends on which side is stronger than the other. Okay, but if it's average, it's a sideways move, and that means no money made. Okay, so that is what the currency strength indicator does for you. All right, another place that you're gonna have to go to, or another tool you're gonna need, is called Forex Factory. Okay, so Forex Factory is literally the place where people go to find out current news on particular trades, on particular GDPs, on particular consumer price indexes, and how they affect those currencies. Okay, I can be able to literally tell that in Europe today there's a holiday or there's some high impact news that's usually shown with a red folder. If it's an orange folder, then it's a medium impact news. If it's yellow, it's low impact. So you're able to literally go into a red impact folder, let me open this one, and you're able to see that there's information coming out about the GBP, and it's all about the Treasury Committee hearings, and there's usually high impact on that particular currency, okay? So you're able to actually see the history and see the last time that information was given out, and then you can go back to your charts and back test or check the history on those particular dates on how that currency behaved that day, okay? So the reason why people use Forex Factory is that you can be able to literally know whether it's worth it to use or rather to trade that particular currency that day, or should you wait a day, or should you wait for some high impact news to be able to either buy or sell a particular currency. And that's what really it's for, okay? So if you're interested in news about currencies, if you're interested in how, you know, Donald Trump or Biden news is gonna affect the USD, this is a place where you're gonna find out that information, okay? So Forex Factory is one of those places where absolutely people use it as a tool, absolutely must use it as a tool, okay? Then the other one I'm going to talk about is a Forex market hour kind of calendar, all right? People use so many types of Forex market hours monitors, but for you, it's literally to just tell you when is the London session opening. This is usually useful for a very new trader, someone who already doesn't know what type of sessions their affinity is going to be in. They don't know what they like to trade just yet. But this calendar is, or rather this particular time monitor is able to tell you according to your time zone, what time the sessions are gonna open up. So if you're new at trading, this is a place to go to, okay? So I am in Canada, but I use GMT -8 like in LA. So I can be able to see London session is gonna open at midnight. So for me, London session is my favorite session. So I know at midnight, I probably need to be awake between 12 and 8 a.m. in the morning. So you're able to kind of plan your day that way. You either plan your day or your night according to this session monitor, right? So that's another tool you can use within or when you're learning how to trade the Forex market, okay? Another thing that I found out very recently, and I found it very, very useful, is there's this website called myfxbook.com, and it has very many free tools within it. And something that I found out the other day is something called correlation within this particular website, okay? This is a tool that literally tells you that similar currencies, whether they are moving in the same direction. So it's usually on a scale of either positive or plus 100 or minus 100. So the more positive it is, that means that currency pair is moving in the same direction as the currency pair you're interested in. So for example, if your currency pair you're working with right now is Euro USD, I can be able to come right here and check which one is 100% moving in the same direction or towards the same direction as the Euro USD. Another thing you can find out is what is moving in the opposite direction. So if Euro USD is in a buy right now, then you can be able to tell which one, for example, is in a sell, okay? So the more negative it is, the more opposite it is according to the correlation chart, all right? So that's another very essential way for you to maximize on profits or success in terms of trading, all right? So once you find out the currency pair you're trading at this particular time, then you can just look for the opposite or the same within this correlation tool, right? So that increases your profitability by almost 50% if anything. So that's another way to go about it. Of course, you still have to mark up the chart and make sure that it is going in that direction, but this is a good indicator in terms of heading or like it heading in the same direction, all right? It's a good place to start. All right, another thing you can use within this myfxbook.com is a position size calculator. What it does is it just calculates for you the lot size you're gonna need at the end of the day. So if you're interested, or rather if you don't know how to calculate how much money you want to risk versus how much money you want to make, but it says how many pips you want to put in your stop loss and how much lot size you should be using, this is a good place to start. It literally calculates for you to the T what lot size you should be using in your trading platform, okay? So whether it's 0.01 according to your account size or 0.05 or 1.2 or 3.5, depending on your account size. You're able to see how much money you're gonna make if you put in whatever lot size. All right, so this is another place you can go to. All right, then you have the last one that I will talk about, which is the Forex Volatility Calculator, which is a good tool for people to use when in terms of projecting how many pips you want to make in a day. All right, so what this Forex Volatility Calculator does is it gives you an average calculation of pips that a particular currency moves in a particular time. So in this moment, we're talking about per day. So we already know that the Euro USD moves about 75 pips per day. Okay, so if you're a trader, or if you're projecting in your trading journal and you're saying that every day I want to catch 100 pips, then you know that only 75 or maybe 50 of those can come from the Euro USD. Then you have to look for another pair to give you maybe the difference, or you can be guaranteed that, you know, the euro or the, what is it called, GDP will give you 70 pips. You know, you're able to kind of calculate how many pips from a particular pair you can get. Okay, so that's one of the other tools you can use. And in terms of future planning, in terms of calculating how many pips a day you can get, it usually comes back to literally how much really does that currency pair move. Another way you can use this is you can find out how a currency pair either is about to change in direction in terms of trend, because it has either exhausted its number of pips of the day. Then you can tell maybe there'll be a reversal at the end of this pip movement, because it has already exhausted its movement at that particular time. So that is another tool that people use in Forex, or rather in increasing their profitability within the foreign exchange market. Okay, so that's one of the other tools you can use. So I talked about TradingView, I talked about the currency strength indicator, I talked about Forex Factory, I talked about a way to monitor the hours so that you're not late for any session. I talked about Forex correlation, I talked about Forex Volatility Calculator, and I talked about a position size calculator. You can find these things in very many websites. These tools are offered by very many people, but these are just the ones that I know, and you can just find these tools anywhere. As long as you know the general term of the tool, then you can seek out whichever website or whichever platform offers it the best to you. Because Forex trading, again, there are fundamental things or rules to apply, but at the end of the day, it's a very individual journey. And according to how you see it and how you move and what works best for you, and what you continue to do that works best for you, then you continue to get success in the industry. Okay, so hopefully that was very helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to get my contact details in the description box below, or leave a comment in the comment section if this was of value, and I'll be able to answer whoever has questions, and also leave your requests for the next videos that you would like to see. If there's any information you'd like to know more of, just drop it in the comment section, then hopefully I can cover that video soon enough. All right, thank you for your time, and do not forget to subscribe, like, share, and ding on the notification bell so that you can be able to be notified every time I put up a video. Thank you so much for your time, and have a good day. See ya.